There has been a lot of tearing down, a lot of dismantling, a lot of sifting, and a lot of shifting in this last season. And all of it is necessary, and it is going to continue. But can I say to you, this is also now a time of building. Something has shifted in the last 3-4 months. And God has moved his people from simply, and moved the church from simply dismantling and disruption um, and sifting to rebuilding. And I believe that's also for you. This is now a time to build. This is a time to grow. This is a time to get established. And yes, there will still be sifting and there will be stripping and there will be, but this is a building time. I see somebody else, Holly, saying that. This is a time for building. I have really discerned that in the spirit, and I've seen it now in our church. There's something stirring now that I haven't seen in 5 years. And I'm hearing it everywhere I go. The Lord is breathing upon things again. It felt for a while that honestly it was just tearing down, dismantling, stripping, pulling back, pruning. That's all it felt like the last 4 years have been. And there will still be an element of that, and we're seeing that. But now it feels like this is a time for building. And you know what? At a time for building, don't keep tearing down. Let the Lord do that. If this is a season for building, build. Otherwise, you will just keep dismantling something and end up with rubble around you. That's a prophetic word for some of you in different areas of your life where things have been pulled down. This is now a time for building, folks. This is a time for building. This is a time for movement. This is a time for growth. This is a time for momentum. And in those, you know what, if you have been through 4 years of stripping back, if there's a moment of momentum and grace and favor, lean into it, because we don't know how long it'll be here. Make the most of it. If there is a grace for building right now, if there's a grace for movement, if there's a grace for growth, lean into that right now, folks. Because boy, we have been through a lot of the other stuff in the last 4 years. I didn't think we would come out of it even right now, honestly, but I see that we are coming out of it. And I'm hearing from other people all around the place that there's something going on, that the Lord is doing something in this season. And I feel like it's because we're heading in the world into a difficult season, and he needs his church back again. He needs his church as that city on a hill. He needs his people to shine again. We have been kind of shriveled down and stripped back and feeling, and I think he's saying, people, I need you to rise up. I need you to step up. I need you to emerge and step into the, you know, that verse where it says, and David came out of the cave. This is a time for the church to come out of the cave. This is a time for you to come out of the cave and to start stepping into what God has called you to. And you may not know what that is, but you can step into the next best step. You can do what's in front of you. You can follow your favor. You can lean in. Yes, I see that, Patsy. People are experiencing this. Something is shifting. If you haven't seen it, you will see it in the next few days or the next week. Something is shifting in the spirit. There is movement.